Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. We are going to give my presentation, Artificial Intelligence, IA, and Ethics. For the seventh part, we will focus mainly on the question of progress in artificial intelligence. Presented by Professor Mohamed-Khireddine, as part of the study day on ethics and deontology or professional conduct, organized by the University of Biskra in collaboration with the Association of Former Heads of University Establishment on May 23, 2024. As we see in the plan of parts, we have 9 parts. We will now address the 7th part, touching the question advances in artificial intelligence. In this part 7, we will talk about the advances in artificial intelligence. Now, in the 7th part, we will following the following subplane, that is to say, in 1, introduction, in 2, machine learning and deep learning, in 3, approaches to artificial neural networks, in 4, symbolic approach and artificial neural network approach, in 5, automatic identification of objects on an image, in 6, the LEBM model, to 7, the democratization of American machine, in 8, scientific progress boosted by artificial intelligence, in 9, the regulation of artificial intelligence in the United States, in 10, Algerian experience in the field, in 11, the mission of the Pathfinder probe. Here, by way of introduction, we quickly go through this diagram, which I found interesting to explain a little bit by the different concentric levels of artificial intelligence. And for level, we have the associated applications that go with it. In this diagram, we have different nested layers starting from the artificial intelligence layer, the most concentric layer, this, to generative artificial intelligence, and the most concentric layer, first passing through the machine learning in this layer, and neural network in this layer, and deep learning in this layer. In each of the layers, we cite the applications using which are gaining importance as artificial intelligence develops, and especially that of generative artificial intelligence, GNI, with which has recently gained prodigious momentum in terms of development and financing. So, regarding machine learning and deep learning, progress in artificial intelligence had a last 3 joining necessary conditions. Techno-scientific paradigm shift, where machine learning has become the dominant approach associated with deep learning. The continued increase computing power of computer under Moore's law, and the availability of digital data in large quantities, massive data in big data. In this term, we regarding the difference between machine learning and deep learning. In machine learning, the feature extracting is human, and the deep learning, the extracting is a machine. Now we will discuss the approach to artificial neural networks. The approach that has enabled recent advances in part of the project aimed at enabling computers to learn automatically and is based on model which consists of seeing artificial intelligence algorithm as artificial neural network loosely inspired by neural functioning of the human brain. This approach first developed in the 1914 years and 4950 years. Required but very powerful computers and access to large training data set to last is for full potential. But in this year, we haven't this machine, we haven't a big data. So now we will discuss the symbolic approach and artificial neural network approach. Unlike the classic so-called symbolic approach in artificial intelligence, which related in the application by a computer program of commands and logic rules to a particular situation, automatic learning seeks to allow the algorithm to learn for himself from the example presented to him. An artificial neural network dedicated to visual recognition can choose success in correctly recognizing inductively with and without prior knowledge a dog or a cat in a photo after training by virtue of which photos identified as containing a dog or a cat or not containing a dog or cat were presented in this is called supervised learning. In unsupervised learning is also possible. The artificial neural network analyzes a very large number of unidentified photos, including several containing a dog or a cat, being designed to detect irregularities or patterns in datasets. Machine learning algorithms are able to identify correlation that are associated with high probabilities with the presence of a dog or a cat, for example. Now we will see the automatic identification of object on an image. In a photo, in the end, this algorithm managed to correctly identify dogs or cats in images without having the slightest understanding of what a dog or cat is. Automatic machine learning relies on a fully correlationist and probabilistic approach. A new artificial intelligence system make it possible much more than conventional statistical analysis methods to establish correlation in large data set and to make probabilistic judgment. So, while this approach has enabled major progress, the very tip of rationality is deployed makes some people say that machine learning is not intelligence. Knowing that artificial neural networks are currently incapable of recognizing a causal relationship between two variable or characteristics. And there requires considerable training to perform recognition tasks that a young child can easily accomplish, such as recognizing a dog or a cat in a photo, or understanding the implication of the law of gravity for the behavior of inanimate object. Here we will say the LEBM model, a team of researchers from MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and the University of Washington has developed a unique artificial intelligence model called LEBM, Latent Inference Budget Model. It is an artificial intelligence capable of accurately predicted human behavior. Its operating principle stems from the idea that our decisions derive from calculable parameters and are not always spontaneous and natural as we believe. Researchers have developed an artificial intelligence system capable to detecting breast cancer with accuracy comparable to that of human radiologists. Here, we will say the democratization of memory machine. Artificial intelligence could promote the democratization of memory machine thanks to a team of researchers from the University of Hong Kong managed to build a simplified low-power memory machine using commercially available hardware at a cost of the order of $22,000, while current MRIs cost around $10 million. For poor countries in Africa, we have one MRI machine per million inhabitants, while the Western country, we have 1,000 machines per million inhabitants. Where is the ethic of equality between human of earth? Now we will discuss scientific progress boosted by artificial intelligence. In 2022, artificial intelligence models have been used to facilitate simulation and hydrogen fusion, improve to efficiency of energy management, and to generate new antibiotics, etc. 2023 saw the launch of artificial intelligence applications opening a new era in research. The report notably cited AlphaDev, which optimizes to efficiency of algorithmic sorting and Junimay with facilitate the materials discovery process and has the potential to transform various technology sectors, but developed by Google DeepMind. Here we will talk about the regulation of artificial intelligence in the United States. Artificial intelligence increasingly regulated in the United States. The Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence Institute at Stanford University, HIA, located in California, is interested in the supervision of intelligence artificial in the United States. It shows that the number of regulations related to artificial intelligence in the United States has increased significantly over the past 5 years, from one in 2016 to 25 in 2023. In the last year alone, the total number of regulations related to artificial intelligence increased by 56.3%. Here, we will interested Algerian experience in the field. Other advances have been made in computer-assisted surgery and through development. Artificial intelligence appears to have the potential to revolutionize the field of health and improve the lives of millions of people. Recently, our country, Algeria, is considering the product of electricity from nuclear origin, nuclear electro, as part of the energy transition via artificial intelligence. So for around 3 years, our country has embarked on all-out digitalization in all sectors and in startups. Such as digitalization and the integration of artificial intelligence in the working of justice in Algeria. Encouragement to entrepreneurship, raising awareness of the ethical and secure use of digital tools, will preserve essential safeguard protection of private data. On May 20, 2024, the President of the Republic officially inaugurated at the Scientific and Technology Center in Sidi Abdallah the High School in Artificial Intelligence, which opened its door in 2021. In this occasion of the festivity ceremony of Study Day in May 19. On May 20, 2024, the Ministry of Digitalization and the Digital Economy formalized the launch of the Algerian strategy for artificial intelligence. This aim to place Algeria among the major players in the field in Africa and the Arab world by capitalizing on the immense potential of this revolutionary technology. So, in recent years, also everywhere in Algeria, we have equipped ourselves with operational artificial intelligence centers such as Algiers 1 University, Oran 2 University, ISTO, etc. for dissemination of the culture of artificial intelligence and the contribution to development of the university in terms of training, research, and application of new digital technologies. The second edition of the CTO Forum Algeria takes place on May 21 to 22, 2024, at the Mufti Zakaria Palace of Culture in Algiers, where artificial intelligence will certainly take an appreciable place. It is the meeting of the large community of ICT managers in Algeria under the leadership of the Ministry of ICT and Post, and the Ministry of Digitalization and the digital economy. All of this progress is certainly very important for humanity, but it will certainly raise ethical and professional concerns at one time or another. Regarding space probe missions, we will talk about the Pathfinder probe mission. There were American explorer, discovery, pioneer missions, etc. But we will detail the Pathfinder mission. Mars probe arriving July 4, 1997. Sojourner mobile robot responsible for various photo, water survey, and sampling task. It's the characteristic of Pathfinder. In London, in Martian crater, 1 kilometer deep, which damaged its measuring instruments and one of the board computer. We have bug in critical resource management, loss of important data with what to do, things of aboard artificial intelligence, the ingenuity of NASA engineers managed to repair a bug remotely next month. They have been Russian mission in the lunar pole. The last probe is called Luna 25 in collaboration with the Indians. She event the last mission of the Chenzi 6 proved to an exploratory side of the moon in May 3, 2024. Thank you for your attention and of part 7 dealing with the progress in artificial intelligence. In the next part 8, dealing with the strong artificial intelligence and the existential threat at the deflationary point of view, to be continued in part 8. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.